Hey everybody, welcome to Detour Ahead, the show where I forgot to think of something funny. I'm your host Riley, joined of course by Alex.
Hello.
And there you go, that's the intro. The fucking quick and easy, quick and dirty today. There's no need to waste your time with silly little bits, silly little games. We're on point. Fucking fuck your cold openings. I'll show you a cold opening. Warm opening, more like.
MDAGA, buddy. MDAGA.
What does that mean?
Make Detour Ahead great again.
That's right.
MDAGA.
Madaga.
Madaga. Madaga. Madaga. That's it. It's the slogan. Make Detour Ahead great again. We're gonna wrap things up. We're gonna keep it nice, short, and simple. Thank you everybody so much for listening.
Yep. Have a good day. Thank you for listening. Oh boy, how you doing, Alex?
I'm good. I was gonna do another bit where I was like, I'm Gunslinger Kolochu, the fastest podcaster in the West.
I'm out here podcasting quicker than a fuck. I can't think of any. I'm trying to think of like one of those like sandy cheeks, like quicker than a squirrel on a fucking I don't know.
Quicker than a sneaky Greek in a big city.
Sneaky Greek in the big city. Sounds like a silly fucking 90s comedy movie.
Oh man, how you doing today? Night.
Oh,
How you doing yesterday?
How you doing yesterday? I'm doing okay.
How are you gonna be yesterday?
Well, tough to say. Tough to say. It's
That
been
is
like
a whole.
it's been like a whole day since then.
It's gonna be a whole day from then. So I don't know. I don't know how
What are
you're
you
gonna be
talking
yesterday.
about? Did you mean to say tomorrow?
No, I'm doing a bit.
Oh,
I'm trying to be dumb. Shut up.
you silly. You silly.
Nah, how you been? What you been up to?
I got a new cat.
Oh, you got Stevie, Steve 2, Steven?
Steve too, Steven. No, Steven is that one's full name. Stephen Bartholomew. I almost said my last name. Stephen Bartholomew out there is, he's doing his thing. He's a fucking cruel street cat who doesn't even like us anyway. So now we just like don't let him in and we keep feeding him. Because if we let him in, they will kill each other. And by they will kill each other, I mean he will kill her. Because she is a tiny little old lady cat who lived in a fucking room with an old lady in a nursing home. She's not gonna beat Steve in a fight. So we gotta keep fucking Monster Boy out there at bay.
Her name's Stevie?
No, her name's Gabby.
Gabby.
I didn't name her.
Gabby.
She came that way. She came with that name.
She was born with that name.
Yep, exactly. It was predetermined in the stars.
The Gabby stars.
The Gabby stars. That's right. But yeah, no, she's a sweetheart.
That's good. So how has it been? I know you were gonna get her like what, a few days ago?
Yeah, I did.
That's right. That's right.
It was gonna happen, and then it did happen. That's how it goes. I get things done by not doing anything at all, just waiting for my mother to come home, and for
I
her to
thought
have
that
a
was
cat with her.
I thought that was bashing me because I didn't do my job this week.
That's true. You didn't do your job this week.
I didn't. I slipped up. I screwed up. I didn't do my job this week.
Alex fucked it up. She ruined everything.
I do. I ruined everything.
We had to leave town, Alex. We're a fucking embarrassment. We fucking have brought dishonor on our family.
Dishonor on my family.
Dishonor on my family. Put that one in the pile. Put that one in the compilation.
Clip it. Clip it.
The Riely and Alex cancellation compilation.
Cancellation compilation. That's great. Right up there with Riely. What do you think about Nazis? I mean, they had cool uniforms.
Cool uniforms. Even the fucking like unironic alt-right racist that's gonna debate Squeebo called me a bigot for saying that. I can't win with anybody.
I know, because it's a hot take. Nobody likes hot takes anymore.
Yeah, fucking an internet acquaintance of mine who is a close IRL friend of Demi Gloom is trying to debate some like crazy right winger she found, or they found rather. My apologies. And there's a group chat, and we keep having to fucking push the debate back. That group chat has existed for like a month at this point, and occasionally we'll just interact in there. And the guy asked like what Squeebo thought of Nazis, I think just like to fuck with them, and I just said they have cool uniforms, and he said bigot, and I'm like, the Nazi calls me a bigot for saying the Nazis have cool uniforms. What the fuck? I can't win with anybody in this cruel, cruel world.
Not allowed, not allowed. Not allowed to win with anybody.
Not a single person.
Never again. L's all day. All day, every day. L's.
Nothing but L's here at the Riely
All lay,
compendium.
every lay.
Riely compound.
All lay, every lay.
All gay, every gay.
Nah, I was making a joke.
So was I.
Yeah, but mine was a good joke.
Fuck you.
Is that why you want to come up to Ohio so badly?
What do you mean?
It was another joke that went right over your head.
Well, it wouldn't be gay.
I'm sorry. Yes, it would.
You're a woman.
Depends on what lens you look at it through, but besides, I don't play for that. I don't play for your team anymore. You and I play for
True.
the same team.
True, true. You're not on fucking Bear Time app anymore.
Ba-
The Bear Time.
Bear Time app. Bear Time app.
It's an app
Bear
where
Time.
it's a dating app where you find bears, obviously. Bear Time. The Bear Time app.
Bro, bears are disgusting. No. Bears are gross. No bears.
Like Grinder, but for just like really big hairy men.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. I would
Bristler.
God, oh, shut the fuck up. Is this what you've been working on in your free time?
Yes.
Bristler?
It's my $1 million idea. It's my new company. The dating app for soft, supple people to find big hairy partners.
God, you've been thinking like the more you talk, the more convinced I am that you're trying to pit this off as a joke, but in reality, you're like, man, I know this is gonna make me so much money.
That's right. That's right. The most revolutionary romance app since Rub Maps.
I'm sorry. What? You wanna
I just like heard about that
care
on
to
the internet.
elaborate?
I think it was like a website where you could figure out what massage parlors would jerk you off. Which massage parlors were certified jerk off areas.
Those are called rub and tugs.
Are they? No, they were called happy endings.
That's what the act is called. It's also called a rub and tug, I
The rub and
believe. Don't quote me on
that's the
that. I
business
don't
term
know.
for it.
I don't know what these sites are used for.
Demingwin was listening in, just texted me, "Do you really think there aren't bear dating apps?" I know there are bear dating apps. I'm aware,
Yeah, it's called
but none of them are
Grinder.
called the Bear Time app. I think that's a good, catchy
It's
name. I think
called
that's good
Grinder.
marketing.
You can. I'm gonna stop talking. Riley, what's our
Listen,
topic today?
the Bear Time app, bro. This is the fucking $1 million idea. This is branding, is what this is. I'm a fucking marketing genius.
Patent pending.
Patent pending. That's right.
Unregistered trademark.
Download
Trademark
Bear
pending.
Time for when it's Bear Time. For when
Now,
it's
would the
time for
users
bears.
be called Cubs?
No, because it's a little bit sus.
Well, what are you gonna call your fan base?
Hunters.
I don't think the I don't think
Taxidermists.
I don't think the twinks that are looking for bears are going to be called hunters.
Call them the taxidermists because they're gonna stuff those bears.
I don't think the bear. I think the bears are the ones that. Can we stop? The more information I give out, the less. What's the topic? What are we talking about?
We're talking about chain restaurants.
Oh, can you find these chain? Can you get recommendations on bear time?
Here's some recommendations for restaurants to take your bear to. I'm gonna start a whole line of dating apps. You got Bear Time, you got Bristler. I was trying to think of another one because of rule of threes, but I didn't quite cross the finish line.
Otter hour.
It's basically just like it's basically just like The Bachelor, and The Bachelor is Harry Otter, my good friend.
Nah, it's based bears, twink time, and otter hour.
Time.
I don't know any other gay men terms.
Femboy. The
Femboy is
femboy.
a subsection of twink. Femboy is a subsection of twink.
The femboy bonanza. That's the app for all your finest femboy needs.
Is that why? Is that your thing?
Femboys? No.
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 Why not?
I don't know.
You don't have to answer that. I'm putting you on blast.
I don't want to fuck a man. Sometimes they do be looking fine though.
I'm sure you've
I
popped
can
over to.
acknowledge.
I'm sure you've been on femboy TikTok at least once.
I can acknowledge the aesthetic attractiveness of a femboy, and also acknowledge the fact that I do not want to touch somebody's penis.
Understandable. That's how I feel. Men are disgusting. That's it. Men are gross.
True, so true. Like I'm so gross. I don't want to fuck another one of me. I want to fuck somebody not gross.
Oh, that's what I was gonna look. Hold on. I mean,
What are you looking up? Bear time? Alex is doing a Google. She's Googling it up in the Google Times. She's fucking Googling so hard. She's just fucking Googling up, Googling down, Googling left, Googling right.
oh
And
no, it's nothing. It's nothing important. It's nothing important.
anticlimactic. Over here making a commotion, not even gonna tell us what it was.
I was looking up if fat people have to buy 2 plane tickets.
Oh. I've done research on this, and as far as I can tell, the answer is yes.
Yeah, but as far as I can tell, based off the research that I have done, the answer is indeed yes. I thought I heard something about a fat dude suing an airline company because of discrimination,
I'm
but
sure it's happened.
I don't think he won.
Yeah, because no jury is going to sympathize with that. No jury wants to sit next to a fat guy on a plane. They understand.
Unless you get like a really empty flight, but nowadays that's nearly impossible.
And we just had to go first class or 2 tickets, whatever's cheaper. I feel like I looked, and first class was more expensive than just 2 economy tickets, even though a lot of people seem to think that that is not true.
I mean, you'll figure it out eventually. I mean, you can't come up here until one, you have the money, and two, I have a place.
True.
Because if I don't have my own place, then I mean, you're still coming up. But as long as it's like if it's my parents, then no, I wouldn't be staying at my parents though. That's
Alex is gonna fuck up, and she's gonna have to run back to mom and dad.
I will never. I'll go homeless.
No, no.
I'll go live with Penguin.
You'll be a vagabond.
I'll go live with Penguin.
Go live with Penguin's mom and dad. Doesn't she live at home?
Nah, we'll go find a place.
Ah, hell yeah. It would be too powerful before to have you and Penguin Mage in the same place at the same time.
Oh, 100%. You I feel like if that happened, you'd be afraid that one or both of us would never talk to you again.
That's true.
Hey, can we do Detour ahead tonight? No, I'm busy with Penguin. Sorry.
No, no, no. We're busy. We're busy.
Hey, Penguin, I want to revive PVH. Can you do Friday night? No, I'm busy with Kiwo. Sorry.
God damn it. It's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
Waffle House is like a tavern in RPG.
It is. You can get
You, f-
side quests from
you
many
fucking walk
people.
in there, you meet some wacky NPCs, you get side quests.
You can
There,
start
there, there,
brawls.
there are creatures who are not of this world in there. There are a couple of orcs.
I've never been to a Waffle House, by the way.
I went there once, and it reintroduced me to the concept of happiness. It was fucking glorious. I was stoned out of my mind, and I had loaded hash browns and like some chocolate chip waffles, and that shit was fucking immaculate. And the vibes, top tier, top notch.
Top tier.
It was only like 11:30 though. Probably would have been better if we went in there at 3 a.m.
Yeah, but those 3 a.m. hours are dangerous.
That's true. I could die at a Waffle House at 3 a.m.
You walk in there with the white hoodie, and that hood is a little too pointed. You're gonna die. You're not gonna make it home.
It's gonna be over for you. No, Waffle House is the shit. You know, it's not the shit. It's fucking Ruby Tuesday. I went to Ruby Tuesday today. That shit
No
was
chilies.
lame. Well, I don't really go to Chili's anymore. We found a new place. It was not Ruby Tuesday. I went to Ruby Tuesday with my mom, but Ruby Tuesday fucking sucks, bro.
Well,
I used
yeah.
to be into Ruby Tuesday as a kid, but I went to fucking Ruby Tuesday. I got like this shitty like chicken cheesesteak that looked a lot better in the picture on the menu than it did when they brought it to me. And my mom got like steak kebabs that sucked and were bad. My her friend got like burnt quesadillas. Fucking get your shit together, Ruby Tuesday. My God.
Your mom's friend.
Yeah.
Was she hot?
No.
No.
All of my mom's friends are like older than her, and she's in her 50s, so
You can still look good at 50, 60.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 60-year-old that I would consider attractive.
I have.
Really?
Yes.
When?
I'm not gonna go into specifics about that.
See, I walked into the nursing home one day.
Dude, Gertrude though?
Dude, Ethel over there, she's got something going on.
Don't make too much noise. Just don't make too much
Barbara,
noise.
she's got something over there. We all know the famous song, Stacy's grandma.
Stacy's mom's mom.
Stacy's mom's mom, yep. I remember there was a time where I went to Olive Garden with a bunch of people and we were showing pictures of each other's moms to determine whose mom was the hottest. Because it was a pervasive theme. This is like a work a group of work friends. And me and the platonic boyfriend had a months long yo mom joke feud. And a couple of our friends were talking about how they have hot moms, and then we all went to Olive Garden and showed each other pictures of our moms. Except for him, he didn't have any pictures of his mom. He's a bad son.
Why not?
I don't know,
Who doesn't have pictures of their mom?
bro. His girlfriend's mom was hella hot. She was right. She won the mom contest.
Does she have Instagram?
Her mom.
Yeah, her mom.
Not that I know of, unfortunately.
Figure that out for me, please.
I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you.
Are you really?
3 to 5 business days.
You're not gonna do it, are you?
Probably not.
You're lame.
True.
Not gonna hook me up with your friend's girlfriend's mom.
My friend's ex-girlfriend's mom.
Even better. Even better. No relation to you.
Oh boy. What's your favorite chain restaurants? I feel like they get a bad rep, but at the same time, everybody's got one that's like, you know what, this one's okay. I'll go here.
You want the God's honest truth?
Sure.
Applebee's.
Oh, you fucker.
Applebee's has never let me down ever.
That shit comes freeze dried, my man.
I don't
that
care.
shit, that shit
Got the
comes as
alcohol.
fucking powder in a bag. The
I don't
alcohol. Oh my god.
dollar
That's not what we're
drinks.
talking about here. You talk about a chain. We're talking about chain restaurants. I think we're more thinking about food than fucking. You get a drink anywhere. You go to a bar if you want a fucking drink.
Nah, but Applebee's is sitting there chilling with dollar drinks. That's what makes them good.
Fair, fair. Applebee's is fine. I guess I don't have too much of a problem with it.
Look, you
I just think
when
that
you come up
Chili's is
here,
better in
that's the
every
first place
way.
we're going. We're going to Applebee's.
And I'll drag you to a Chinese buffet. That's what I did to Gingy.
We're going to Applebee's, and I'm gonna deck myself out in Applebee's gear.
Yo, get a hat. Get an Applebee's hat.
I have one.
My fucking god.
I do. I do. No cap. No cap. I do. 100%. I do.
Wait, so you don't have it then? You don't have a cap.
I have.
You
Shut the
have
fuck
no
up.
cap.
I'm trying to get hit with the hello fellow kids. I'm trying to get hit with the children of
You just
today.
told me you had a cap and then you said no cap. I don't.
No, I actually do have a Applebee's hat. Um, I don't know if it's packed up. I'm not sure.
All of your worldly possessions are packed up.
Pretty much 95% of them are all gone. All gone. All packed up. Let me see if it's behind the TV. Ah, it is. It is. It's not
Hey,
packed up.
hey.
You're not gonna get a picture of me. You're gonna get a picture of the hat. Because I don't feel like putting it on.
Fair, fair.
You want where you want it?
DM it.
DMs?
Yeah. Direct message me that shit. We out here with the
I told
Applebee's
you.
gear.
I do. I've got Applebee's gear. I've got a T-shirt that says
Yo, what's up,
Applebee's
dog? I
Bar
got
and
that
Grill.
Applebee's merch.
Dude, I got Applebee's merch. I have I have a sick ass Applebee's hoodie that I can customize to get my name on.
Hey, yo.
Dude, I got the Applebee's drip, man. I got the Applebee's drip.
Call her Mrs. Applebee's over there.
Dude, it's great. I'm gonna get the hoodie in like a week or two. It's great.
And
The hoodie's gonna run me up about $45 to $50, but it's gonna have my name on it, and it's gonna be a great joke for when I go to the con next month. Not next month. End of January.
nice, nice. How you feel about Denny's? What are the vibes on Denny's for you?
It's okay. I'm I don't know. I'm indifferent to Denny's. Like if someone's like, "Hey, we're all going to Denny's. Do you want to come with?" I'd be like, "I mean, sure, why not?"
Why not? I feel like the egg sandwiches from Denny's are pretty rad.
I always get omelets. Always from Denny's.
I feel like I kind of like got tired of omelets. I
I mean,
ate
that's
like
fair though.
I
I
ate a
mean,
shit ton of omelets just all the time for like 15 years basically.
it's
Like
understandable
that
though.
was like I would bother my grandma used to make omelets. I would bother her whenever I was there to make me an omelet. And then like when we ordered like from breakfast places, I would usually get omelets too, but then I just like got tired of them.
That's fair.
I got tired of eggs for a while. I think I'm getting over it now, but there was a period where I just like could not eat eggs because I'd eaten so much fucking egg that I just like couldn't handle it anymore.
That's me with lunch meat. I had for like every day for like probably a year was just lunch meat sandwiches for dinner. And now I'm just like I can't do it. I'm on a hot dog craze right now.
It is a real phenomenon. I'm finally having it with my frozen chicken too. For basically like the past 9 months, I've been living primarily on rice and frozen chicken. And the rice I will still eat until the day I die, because rice is the best. You just throw some fucking butter and seasoning in there and fucking some hot sauce. You're fucking on a you're on a road to Flavor Town. But them frozen chicken breasts kind of suck, and think I'm finally getting wise to it.
You know what
They're
you got to do is what kind of rice do you do?
Usually white or jasmine.
You gotta look into pilaf
Why?
because pilaf has flavor to it. You don't actually have to add flavor.
Fair enough.
Yeah, look into pilaf rice with like some chicken, and then add maybe like a tiny hint of barbecue sauce. Oh, that shit
Oh,
tastes so good.
oh,
Yeah, like shred up the chicken and like mix it all in a bowl, and then put like do a very thin like going back and forth with some barbecue sauce and mix it all up, just so it doesn't taste dry as shit. That's what that's a dish that I've had with my family a couple times.
well, that's
It's
pretty
good and
darn
simple.
fancy.
It's good and simple.
Simple and clean. It's the way that you're making me feel tonight.
I'm making you clean.
Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Shout out to Penguin Mage. She gets that reference.
Shout out to Penguin Mage.
The Kingdom Hearts thing.
Favorite person in the world, Penguin Mage.
Yes, shout out to the best person, Penguin Mage.
The best person in the universe.
There
Penguin
literally
Mage.
is a Let's Play episode on Riley's unedited Let's Play Hellscape that's called like Penguin Mage, the greatest human being, or something to that effect. Because
Penguin's great.
I had Inside
Everybody
Zoidberg.
loves Penguin.
I had
Everybody
Inside
loves Penguin.
Zoidberg on, and Penguin Mage is Inside Zoidberg's personal hero.
Really?
No, that's a joke. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but she loves Penguin. She's a big Penguin Mage fan.
Everybody's a big Penguin Mage fan. This is the #1 Penguin Mage Stan podcast.
That's right.
All day, every day, Penguin Mage.
We
Everybody loves
stand
Penguin Mage.
We're the #1 Demona Stand podcast, and we're the #1 Penguin Mage Stand podcast.
Everybody loves Penguin Mage. It's like everybody loves Raymond, but everybody loves Penguin Mage.
And we hate Mark Sargent.
Dude, don't get me started on this fucking bitch. What a fucking loser, dude. You're too big for Detour Ahead. Come on.
I think anybody's too big for Detour Ahead.
Sandbag you. Fucking Mark Sargent knows he's wrong. He's capitalizing on the dumbness of the American people, trying to convince them all that the world is flat like a little asshole.
Like Fart Sergeant.
Stupid flat earth Mark Sargent. Little fucking asshole.
Fucking flat earth guy. Fucking how do you go in a circle if the earth is flat? If the earth is flat, then how do we 3D?
Bro, hold on. Is there can I go sandbag this dude in real life? Hold on.
You're gonna go to Mark Sargent's house?
No, this dude covers flat earth meetups. He did Bournemouth. I don't know where in UK. He did California, Minnesota. He did Illinois. This dude covers these. He covers songs.
Damn.
This is not. I'm not shilling for Mark Sargent. Mark Sargent is a fucking asshole and he's a bitch.
Yeah, fuck that Mark Sargent fellow. We hate him. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
Nah. This is
Alex has a tsundere relationship with Mark Sargent.
So you know how we're the #1 Nimona Stan podcast?
Yes.
Whatever the opposite of that is for Mark Sargent, we're the #1 hate Stan podcast.
We're the Mark Sargent hater podcast.
The Mark Sargent hater podcast. Fuck Mark Sargent. He's an asshole and he's a piece of shit. Dude won't even come on my podcast. Fucking
stunning and brave.
Stupid bitch.
This is very stunning and brave what you're doing here today.
Very stunning, very brave. I'm taking down the Flat Earth Society from within.
I'll fucking flatten you,
You know what?
bitch.
You know what? I'll do it. Mark Sargent, if you come on the podcast, I will advocate for Flat Earthery. All right? I'll do it. I'll become a flat earther. If you come on my podcast, if you come on Detour Ahead, I'll become a flat earther.
We're coming at this with an open mind. I want to hear your side of the story, Mark Sargent.
I want to hear how you're a fucking asshole and you don't go on people's podcasts.
No. Be
I
nice,
want an
Mark Sargent.
explanation, Mark Sargent. I
We love
want
Mark
an
Sargent.
explanation of why you joined the Discord and then an hour before we record, you disappear. You're gone.
Did Mark Sargent join the Discord?
No, I'm blowing this up to try and make him sound like he's a piece of shit. All right.
No, I was
Mark
lying.
Sargent, because Mark Sargent's an asshole and he's a bitch. It's like the Dick Show and the Mark Maron podcast. Literally, no beef was started except them saying fuck him. Mark Sargent, you're a bitch. However, if you come on the podcast, you don't even have to talk about Flat Earth. Show up, motherfucker. Show up to my fucking podcast. And if you do, I'll believe everything you say. I'll become a Flat Earthery person.
We'll talk about the name Mark. We'll talk about how great the name Mark is. How cool everybody named Mark is.
We'll talk about how you came up with Mark Sargent.
That's probably just his name.
What a bitch-ass name. I'm sure the listeners don't want to listen to me go off on Mark Sargent, the dumb piece of shit flat earther who doesn't even know that the earth is round.
What a fucking idiot. Doesn't even know that the earth is round.
I love the fact that we just shit on some random flat earth dude for like 20 minutes.
Or some other chain restaurants. Longhorn Steakhouse. They got something going on over there.
I've not been there in a while. I don't actually have an opinion on them. Are those the ones with the apple butter? Is Longhorn the one, or is that
I've never gotten the apple butter.
It's the apple butter bread, the one like the complimentary bread that they bring out. Is that Longhorn?
I don't think so.
I can't remember if that's Longhorn or not.
An apple butter and shit. They did it at Outback, maybe?
No, Outback is the bloomin' onion.
Hey, get me a bloomin' onion at the Outback Steakhouse. And this has been Racism Against Australians.
That's actually bothering me. What? Where
do I get the fucking apple butter?
What restaurant has apple butter bread?
Alex, be straight up hallucinating.
Texas Roadhouse. Texas motherfucking Roadhouse has rolls with apple butter.
Texas Roadhouse, the one with the peanuts?
No.
Oh, isn't that like Cody's Roadhouse?
I have no idea.
Or like fucking
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel, yeah.
You ever been to, I don't know if this is local or not. You ever been to Winging Lizard?
I've never heard of such a place.
Okay, then it's... Winging Lizard says they go on world tours, though.
Well, I've never heard of them.
You're gonna have to come to Winging Lizard with me when you get up here.
Fair.
Look, we have plenty of time to plan every moment of every day. All day, every day.
Down to a science.
Down to the minute. If the waiter is late, we leave. If the waiter's late with our check, we leave. We don't pay. We gotta pay on time or don't pay at all. That's how it works.
That's right.
You know who would pay their bill late? Mark Sargent.
That's what a fucking loser.
What a fucking good boy, Mark Sargent.
Fucking soy boy cuck.
I haven't gone that far yet. I was building up to soy boy cuck. I know nothing about Mark Sargent's life except that people probably think he's stupid.
Mark Sargent would probably eat a ketchup banana.
Probably a fucking vegan, too. Mark Sargent. Too manly of a name.
More like bitch. That's what I say.
Man, I never got a response from... Speaking of people I've reached out to, I never got it back from Hunter. I never heard back from Hunter Fox.
He's a busy man.
Oh, I'm sure he's a busy man. I'm very sure that he is a very busy man. I get that, and I'm not even mad. Hunter Fox, if you ever hear this or you're listening to this for some reason, you're an amazing man. You do absolutely great work. When I get paid, I want to read how they I just want to know how they became billionaires. That's it. That's all
How
I want
did
to
they
do.
become billionaires?
I just want to know how the
How did
dinosaurs
the dinosaurs who were of the homosexual nature become billionaires
were they given grants.
before they turned our fair hero gay?
Our fair hero gay. Exactly. But no, I never heard back from him. And I'm nothing.
I'm sure it's not the first email he's gotten from like some shitty fucking 4chan ass looking podcast. Like, oh, funny
4chan
book.
ass looking. You know what? You know what? Maybe he saw that I didn't upload this week
Yeah,
or
he knew
last
you were a
week.
hack fraud because you weren't uploading the
Maybe he
episodes.
saw that I didn't upload anything last week, and that's why he's like, you know what? You know what? I was going to, but I don't see determination in
Yeah,
this
he's not
girl.
dedicated enough to his craft.
I don't see enough dedication to this podcast. I can't do it. That's okay. Hunter Fox, if you ever want to come in, our Discord channel is on the Discord channel link is on my Discord. Uh COLOCHU if you're listening, if you're checking this out. If you happen to see my email,
Please,
I love
please.
you. I love you. Come on the podcast. I just want to like talk. That's all I want to do. I don't want to sandbag you like I want to sandbag Mark Butthurt over there. You're amazing. You do amazing work. I'm a big fan of your work. I want to read how the gay dinosaurs became billionaires. I know that's not what the story's about, but I hope that the story covers it somehow.
Yeah, I hope that it's addressed. I really need that. I really need that world building to get
I
into the
just need a
story.
little bit of closure. If I found out how they became billionaires, then maybe the whole story would all come together.
Yeah, it's like, I was really into the whole making them gay thing, but like, how did they become billionaires though? I'm gonna write that review verbatim on the Amazon page if they don't explain it. Like, yeah, bro, I was totally into like the gay conversion thing, but like, how did the dinosaurs become billionaires? I'm really confused. It's my one clarifying question.
Just want to know. That's it. That's all I want to know. I just want to know how they became billionaires.
Well, what are some other chain restaurants? IHOP.
IHOP's overrated. I was gonna say under. It's overrated.
Yeah, I'm not a big IHOP guy. I'm not really a big pancake guy, really.
Dude, French toast and waffles are where it's at. Waffles are like peak pancakes.
I'm really almost not even into any of that shit just because, like, I hate syrup. I love how it tastes, but, like, I hate eating it because it's so gross.
That's why waffles are great. You fill in a little bit in each little square. You let it sit for a minute while it cools down. The pan the waffle will fully absorb all of it, so it just tastes like a syrupy waffle, but you don't taste the texture of the syrup.
You're a fucking genius.
Oh, of course I am.
You got this down to a science. You're a fucking waffle scientist over here.
I was trying to think of a funny thing with Bill Nye the Science Guy, but I can't do it with either Colo or I can't do it with Colo or Alex. It doesn't work. Alex the Science Gal.
Alex the Science Chew.
Alex the Science Colo the Science Jew. Just
Polo the Science Chew.
but no, IHOP is okay. I've had plenty of times there, but it's nothing crazy.
Remember the IHOB marketing campaign?
The International House of Burgers, man.
Was it burgers?
Yeah, it was burgers.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They were like IHOP. Fuck that shit. It's fucking
IHOP.
IHOB now.
We only market in burgers. Just burgers. No
More
bread.
like International House of bullshit. Am I right, folks? Hey, whoa. A little bit
You
of
a little
4D
upset
comedy
about
for you.
that,
A
buddy? You a little upset about that?
little upset about what?
That you didn't get your burgers from IHOB?
I am. I missed the IHOB boat. International House of Bitches. That's what they call the psych ward.
That's word. Trying to think what other places were like. Dude, I'm still stuck on it. Fucking Applebee's, man. Applebee's Fridays. Fridays is a good place to go as well.
I don't think I've ever been to TGI Fridays.
TGIFF, buddy. TGIFF.
TGI TJF.
No, it's TGIFF.
What's that
Thank
stand
God it's
for?
fucking Friday.
There you go.
Thank God we're at fucking Fridays.
TGI TGIF. Thank God it's
TGIF
Friday.
is like the target to TGIF. Fridays to Applebee's is like target to Walmart. They're basically the same thing, just one has increased prices for absolutely no reason.
Target be charging $7 for a pack of gum and shit.
Man, you know what? You know what's been pissing me off? Fucking
What?
this fucking grocery store that I used to work at, like
Yeah.
right down the road. Think they're so fucking bougie that it's $12 for a fucking 12 pack of pop nowadays. And I can get it for $4.98 over at Walmart. They think it's
Yeah,
worth
that's
that's bullshit, right?
highway robbery. Yeah.
That's not even highway robbery. That's them coming into my place of business or my home and saying,
That's
"Give us
them coming
twenty
to my
five
house and
dollars,
eating
or
my
we're going
cookies.
to give us $25 now." I'm like, "Well, I don't want your service. I'm gonna go
PayPal me
give Walmart
$25 USD.
15. Give us money. Venmo us now. You got
Why is that the
PayPal?
funniest bit to me?
What?
Just to like randomly demand people pay you on PayPal, to make it funny, you have to say USD at the end. You have to
Oh,
be
of
like
course, because
you have to be like
USD is the most
PayPal me $25 USD right now.
well because it could be American, it could be Australian dollars, which are not worth. It's not 1 to 1,
Yeah,
so it could be AUD Australian
6 to 9
dollars.
if you know what I'm saying, dog.
Man, so like I was gonna call into the Dick show, but I got cold feet. So I was gonna do it, and I'm like, if I don't do it, I'll wait. I'll do it
Are
on the
you too much of a
podcast,
bitch to leave a voicemail?
dude. Yeah, yeah. I bitched out. I
What a
bitched out.
pussy.
I'll just do it here. I'll just do it here. It's fine. Look, look. The thing that pissed me the fuck off. Okay, the thing that made me rage this week.
Yes, what made you rage this week?
Fucking electric lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Do you know these pussified little husbands are pushing around little electric like a little electric motors to cut their fucking grass in
What's
their
the
white
problem with
ass
that?
neighborhoods?
What's wrong with
Dude, they
that?
look like fucking pussies, man. I don't it looks like their wife is sitting in the driveway holding their balls in their hand while they push around a little battery on wheels.
Oh my god, Alex,
It's
this is
not
so
fucking
stupid.
dude, it's not manly to have an electric lawnmower.
Who
Do you know what is
cares?
do you know what is manly? To
What?
kill dinosaurs. To harvest dead dinosaurs so you can cut your grass.
I mean,
That's
yeah, that would be pretty
manly.
fucking manly if you did that.
You know how I cut my grass today? I went and harvested a fucking dinosaur, turned it into oil and gasoline so I can cut blades of grass.
Yeah, she just took
That's
a trip.
manly.
She just took a trip to Detroit. That's where the dinosaurs are.
That's manly. It's not manly to push around a little battery.
Yo, there's a brontosaurus on the highway. I'm never coming to Detroit again.
It just bothers me because they think they're all high and mighty with their Teslas and their all this shit. No.
You're talking about the dinosaurs. You're like, they're all high and mighty with their fucking scales and shit.
No,
Out
I'm
here,
talking about the
fucking.
pussified husbands who think they're saving the world when they're not. They're just being assholes.
No, that's not even a yeah. It is better for the environment.
Fuck the environment, dude. The
Oh
environment's
my
not gonna go
god,
bad because one person uses a gas lawnmower.
why is this a problem?
It just bothers me that they seem like pussies to me.
Who cares?
I do. Have
Why
you
can't
heard
you just
an
let
electric
people live
mower?
their lives?
Have you heard an electric mower?
Probably not.
Sounds like a goddamn microwave.
Good. I
Just
want the mower to not be loud.
that's it. That's all.
I don't want to sit there and mow my lawn and listen to.
That's manly. That's a manly sound.
Oh my god.
I want to be pushing a little microwave on wheels to cut my fucking grass. No, I want to kill dinosaurs to do it.
I'm gonna harvest the fucking souls of T-Rexes.
To cut my grass. See, you're getting it. You understand. You understand my plight.
Actually fought an alien army. That's how I cut my grass.
How much about world news do you know about right now?
None. Why?
You see, they were unveiling it. They were claiming they had aliens down in Mexico at the
Oh
congressional
yeah, I did
hearings.
see that. I did see that.
It was all debunked. It was all fake.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was all fake.
What's the story?
I don't know. I just saw on TikTok that a whole bunch of people were saying that it came out as fake.
I don't believe TikTok for a second. Fucking shitty app. But every once in a while, it'll suck me in. Those fuckers. High quality podcast content this evening on Detour Ahead. We've got enough energy to light a Christmas tree. We're awake and alive and creative.
Christmas tree. What the fuck are you talking about?
Christmas tree.
What about a Christmas tree? Elaborate.
Don't worry about it.
Elaborate.
Why would I elaborate? I think I made my point very clear.
Did you?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Look, I just went on a rant about fucking lawnmowers, alright? What pissed you off this week?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing? You didn't stub your toe?
No, I didn't stub my toe.
You don't think that all hard surfaces should be padded so the little toe can survive?
Oh my fucking god. Libertarian agenda over here.
I want a government that you can barely see.
It's so small you can't even see it, just like the
So
homeowners
small.
association.
Fuck off with the homeowners. It's the worst kind of government. A government that's not necessary is a government that doesn't need to exist.
That's right.
Fucking homeowners association. I own this land. I can do what I want with this land. That's how I operate. If I own land in the United States, I can do what I want on my land as long as it is not intrusive on the visuals of other people. Does that make sense to you, or do I have to elaborate on my stance?
I see.
If my property has a fence, you hear me? You get me? You following me?
My property has a fence, and within that fence there are chickens.
Don't worry about my fucking chickens. Now, if my chickens cross that fence into your yard, then you have every single right in the book to worry about my chickens because they are now on your property. But if I can
my
contain
chickens
my
enter
chickens
your territory
to my property that I own and I pay taxes on, you do not have the right to worry about my chickens.
fucking chickens.
No right. You like that analogy? Don't fuck with my chickens. Mark Sargent. I bet he fucks with people's chickens.
I bet he fucks chickens.
Is he a furry? Do you think Mark Sargent's a furry?
Yes.
Dude, we got to get a furry on here.
I think he
this week. I want to try and get a furry on our podcast. I want to talk.
he
I want to
yiffs. I think he's a yiffer, that Mark Sargent.
Dude, Mark Sargent's a bitch. Everybody knows it. But furries are cool, man. Dude, furries are cool. All right.
Fuck yeah.
We're not gonna sandbag furries. If you're furry and you want to come on Detour Ahead, if you found us, email me at colochu54
Maybe I'll
gmail.com.
invite Shade Nocturne.
Do you have a furry friend that can come on the podcast?
I have a furry acquaintance who is a decently sized YouTuber who Demi Gloom invited on the issue crew once.
Did they come on?
Yeah, we talked about furries.
Oh, fucking bet, dude. I have so many questions for furries. I've never met a real life furry.
We gotta find some furries. Hashtag find furries.
I just want to talk. That's all. I'm so intrigued by furries. All right, I'm not a furry. All right, I'm not gonna go and spend thousands of dollars on a whole fursuit.
I'm furry
But like,
adjacent.
but furries are fucking cool, man. Do you get it? Do you understand?
I'm
Are you
kind of
mopping up where I'm
I
spilling?
identify as a furry, so
Well, yeah, everybody knows that.
furries are based.
There's a whole podcast. There's leaks everywhere that says that you're a furry. So
The group chat leaked.
the group chat did leak.
Kakarot, we have to leave the Earth right now. Can't be too bad. The Discord leaked. We have to blow up the Earth, Vegeta.
Have you been watching more DBZ Abridged?
Well, that's not a DBZ abridged thing. It was another thing, but yes, they just put out the Boo Saga shorts, and they're pretty good.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. This is episode 52, by the way.
True.
Episode 52.
An episode that holds no significance whatsoever
52
for our show.
whole weeks in a year.
True.
52 whole weeks of podcasting.
Not true.
I never said a year of podcasting. I said 52 weeks in a year and 52 whole weeks worth of podcasts.
Fair enough, fair enough. We have produced 1 year of content. It has just taken us a lot longer than a year.
It's taken us 2 years to commit to 1 year. Just like next week it's gonna take me 1 week to put out 2 weeks worth of content.
Yep.
Are you gonna buy the DLC for Scarlet and Violet?
Probably not anytime super soon, but I
Why?
will eventually.
What's your holdup? We're not gonna talk about what is in the DLC, but I'm here to sandbag you and convince you
I'm just not
to
feeling like it
spend your
right now.
money.
Fuck off.
Why? Why not? What's your holdup? What is not appealing?
I'm
about
probably
that?
not going to play it, so I'm not going to buy it right now.
What's not appealing about it though?
It is appealing, but I just don't play things.
I mean, neither do I, but the only thing I'm faithful to is Pokemon.
I'm usually the only time I'm faithful to Pokemon is when the new gen first drops. Like anything else that comes out after that, DLC, other games, I always like fall. Like I never beat Arceus, I never beat BDSP, I never beat
Arceus is basically a new generation.
I never beat Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra.
Oh, well, those two were lame. The only good to come out of those were the Galarian birds. That's it. That's the only good thing to come out of the Switch DLC was Galarian, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos.
Well, I mean, I like Brain Deer.
Brain Deer?
I like Brain Deer.
Did you hear
You know
the
what I'm talking
theory?
about.
You know the two horses that he can ride?
Yeah.
Did you hear the theory behind that?
No, what's the theory?
Calorex's steed was a Galarian Rapidash that froze to death and became Glastrier and Spectrier.
Oh, poor baby Rapidash.
The soul of the horse and the body of the horse frozen to death. That's the theory behind it because they have similar things to it. I'm really hoping Ponyta comes back in in part 2 for Scarlet Violet DLC. I want the Galarian horse to come back.
We're bringing back Ponyta. Kanto only. Get fucked.
No, because then that's all. Well, Stunfisk. That's the other one that we don't have. I guess there are a few that we don't have in this game. I just want all the regional variants. I want Executor to come back so I can get below an Executor and see how truly tall he is. See if he can stand up to Raging Bull.
Fair. I know why my voice is so fucking strained today. I'm sorry that I sound like shit. I keep
All right.
talking and I hear my voice going, and I'm like, what the fuck, man?
You gotta drink, buddy.
I did drink.
You gotta drink more. More alcohol solves all problems.
That's right.
That's what I've learned from the
Cure,
Dick. That's what I've learned from the Dick Show. Is
cures all ailments.
alcohol is like ambrosia for humans. Drink of the gods.
True. The gospel of the Lord.
Hey, fucking man. I'm
God,
trying to think of. I'm trying to think of like other restaurants that I've been to
I went
that
to
are like
church for the
good.
first time in like 8 years.
Bro, I
Fucking
broke my
wacky.
fucking man. Oh my god. This
What?
wedding made me go to church. The wedding I went to.
Ah,
This wedding made me go to fucking church. I broke my streak, Riely. I broke it. It's gone. I have to start all over. Do you know what that feels like? You broke a streak. When you break a streak, it's the worst feeling in the fucking world. I
I
haven't gone.
understand.
I haven't stepped foot in a fucking church since 2019, since before COVID. It's been 4 years, Riely. 4 years
And you fucked it up.
that the breath of God has not touched my lips. And I had to go and sit and listen to some condescending asshole tell me why marriage is good. Man, but I did it. I did it for a friend. And that's what matters. I did it for a friend.
Yeah, I did it for family. It was a dedicated mass. The priest there has a heavy Indian accent, so you can't understand a word he's saying.
I just realized the context of what you were talking about. I would like to rescind my what I was talking about. I do apologize.
No. We're doing a comedy show.
I would like to
But
rescind. I would like to strike anything from the record. I realize it took me a minute to realize the context of what you were talking about, and I'm sorry.
no,
to
you're
make,
good.
to
You're
make your
good.
plights my own. I kind of feel like a piece of shit now.
No. You should. I'm glad you did that. It was funny. But
But you understand. You understand that, like, if you didn't have to, you wouldn't have done it, right?
yeah,
Like, in a good way. Like, if it was, like, outside, like, you didn't have to step foot in the building. If they were like, you know what? You could be with us in spirit. You can stand in the doorway. You don't have to stay in. You would have done it, right?
bro. The priest didn't even remember me, and I'm pissed.
Man, my priest retired, so, like, I don't care anymore.
I've known that guy. I was the only one out of the fucking front row who knew that guy personally. He walked up to us. He addressed my grandmother's husband by name. He addressed my mother by name. Didn't even look at me. And I know the man. What a bitch. Doesn't even remember me.
Was he Mark Sargent? Was he the priest?
Yes. The Father Mark Sargent.
Father Sargent. Dude, that makes so much sense. That's why he didn't want to talk to you. He knew who you were. He knew you were going
Yeah.
to call him out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today. Fuck you, Sergeant. Fucking
Fuck you,
bitch.
Mark.
Hey, we are in a house of God. Be like, your God doesn't exist in your flat Earth world. He didn't
Why
create
would a
flat
god
Earth.
made the earth flat, idiot?
You know, I'm on flat Earth TikTok now, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, I got on there somehow.
the
I don't
Chinese
know.
spy microphones heard you talking about Mark Sargent, and they were like, "Oh,
Dude,
okay."
I don't know how it happened, but they keep trying to throw. I think it's Sargent. I think Mark Sargent's hacking my TikTok, trying to
True,
convert
so
me.
true.
I think he's trying to convert me through TikTok. Maybe he's Chinese.
I think we're cracking the case here.
We're building Mark Sargent lore. It's great. I love
He's a
this.
hacker. He's a priest.
He's a hacker, priest. He might be Chinese. He's a
Yep,
flat earther.
Chinese hacker, priest, flat earther,
Dude, my new
Mark
favorite term
Sargent,
that I learned, this is not my term. I said it a few times earlier. Flat earthery.
flat earther,
Like you're hackery, you're bullshittery.
and you're flat
That
earthery.
that or that re at the end, the flat earthery. It's great. And it sounds so condescending.
That is pretty good. You're right.
I just want someone to prove with with a reasonable doubt, without a reasonable doubt that the Earth is flat. And if the Earth is flat, then I want to go and see what's behind the Earth, the ice wall. I want to know about all these little lands like fucking Narnia and shit that are all behind the ice wall where all the aliens live. Did you know about that? Did you know that in flat Earth theory, Earth sits in the middle of Antarctica, which surrounds us, and
Oh,
anything, the government won't allow you to go to Antarctica, which is because of that, it's the ice. That's the ice wall. That's what Antarctica is, and everything past the ice wall. Hold on, let me look this up. Lands past the ice wall. Images. Oh, come on. Give me one with names. Give me one with names. Flat Earth map. Known lands. We got like Jamina. This isn't fucking loading. Man, the internet doesn't want me to know. The internet doesn't want me to know the truth, man.
Suspicious.
Ancestral.
Suspicious.
We got Libris. Petaisha. We got Asgard outside of the ice wall. Gemenia. Neptunian Ocean. We got the Ancestral Republic. And you know what? Okay, so like there's the ice wall, and then all these things, the ancient lands of Anak and stuff like that, that's outside the ice wall. And then at some point, you'll hit the mountain rings. Or the mountains ring. Right? And then outside of that is the Ocean of Poseidon with Argos, Ados, Talos, Amen. Like, there's a whole world outside of this little ice wall that the government doesn't want you to know about.
Yeah. So true. All true.
Do you believe this? Do you think I'm a flat earther now?
Yes.
Do you think I've been converted? Because they're all fucking morons, Riely. They're all fucking idiots.
I think you have a tsundere relationship with flat earthers.
Because learning about flat earth theory is fucking cool, dude. I want to know about these aliens. I want to know about the truth. It's like Scientology, except without a cult. I want to put this dude on blast, but at the same time, I want him to come on this podcast and tell me all about this shit. Because it's interesting. It's like Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. It's all fucking bullshit, but it's still cool to listen to. Right? Do you get that? Do you understand that? Are you
100%.
picking up what I'm throwing down? You know Ancient Aliens?
I'm smelling what you're cooking here.
You know Ancient Aliens, Riely?
I'm familiar.
Okay, good. Good. So we're on the same page. You know Ancient Aliens and it's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
It's what the flat earth theory is. It's not theory. It's not law. It's just people with too many chemicals in their brains who think, oh, well, the government's hiding shit from us. Maybe we live on a flat earth. They're idiots. But the shit that they're making up is super fucking cool and interesting.
I think you're onto something here.
I'm not part of any flat earthery or heresy.
No flat earthery will be had in this house.
No flat earthery. I do not stand flat earth theory. If you know anything about it, or if you know anything about the flat earth theory and you want to come teach Riely and I, please come on the podcast. Except for if your name is Mark Sargent, don't come on this fucking podcast.
Wait, no, we still want Mark. We still want him on, right? Get on here, Mark.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I don't want him on my podcast. Anybody else? Yeah, come on the podcast. Teach me about this shit. It's like magic, Riely. It's like magic. You get it? It's like magic. It doesn't exist.
It's like magic.
Only women believe in magic. That's why Disneyland is super magical and we have a bunch of Disney adults. It's like magic. People believe in magic. People believe in the flat earth theory. It's the same thing, and it's probably the same people.
Probably true. It's probably women.
I don't think the women are smart enough to think of a whole flat earth theory. I think it was men.
I think Mark Sargent is a woman. Secretly.
Mark Sargent is a Chinese woman who's also a hacker on TikTok.
Yes. And a priest.
Oh, and a priest. I forgot about that. A female Chinese priest. Hacker priest.
Yes, a hacker priest.
who deals in flat earthery. I commandeered your podcast. I do apologize.
That's okay.
Commandeered it with my flat earthery theories on how the world is flat. You're gonna get a text one day from me that just says, "Dude, I was fucking wrong."
Dude, the earth is flat, bro.
And then I'm gonna be Alex Sargent. I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel.
What's above a sergeant? A general? Maybe Alex General?
Hold
Alex
on.
Corporal?
Alex Corporal.
Yeah.
I'll just shit all over Mark Sargent all day.
Alex Commanding Officer.
Sar-
With that gamers.
Sergeant, Staff Sergeant Alex, Sergeant
That's
First
right.
Class, Master Sergeant, First Sergeant, Sergeant Major.
Sergeant Major, Alex Sergeant Major.
Nah, I think. Look. Mark Sargent, he's there. Corporal is right underneath him. I gotta go right just above him, just one up him. I don't need to go top of the line. All right, I just gotta go one up him.
President Alex President.
No, we're going too high. We're going too high. Staff Sergeant. Staff Sergeant is higher. Staff
Okay.
Sergeant Alex. Staff Sergeant Alex. Look out for it on YouTube, everybody.
Coming soon. I think that'll close us out for the evening. Alex, where can our
Are we
listeners find
done?
you?
Are we done?
Yeah.
Are you done with my flat earthery bullshit now?
Yeah, I think it's time
Are
to
you
say the
tired?
old goodbye. I am tired.
How long have we been going for?
Over an hour.
We didn't have too much. Okay,
We'll be okay.
we'll be okay. I don't mean to keep you up. I don't want to intrude on your time.
I do need my rest. I am a growing boy.
You need your rest for tomorrow. You got a big day.
Wait, what do you mean?
Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Yes. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
True.
You have thumbnails.
Ah, shit. That's what you meant. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just because I didn't do my job doesn't mean you get to slack. We're nearing the end, too.
We're almost there.
See, okay, so I didn't do all. Okay, we can end the podcast. I'll talk about this afterward. But
Okay.
thank you, everybody, so much for listening to all my bullshit, for my ranting about
Wait,
how
did you
Mark
say-
Sargent is a fucking bitch.
Did you say where they can find you?
I'm getting to it. I'm wrapping it
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to all my bullshittery here and getting all this off my chest. If you're a
All
furry,
my bullshittery and flat earthery.
if you're a furry, please come on the podcast. I have so many questions and I am so intrigued by everything that you guys do. This is 100% genuine, no satire. All right? I love everything that the furries do. All right? I want you to come on the podcast and tell us about your adventures because I want to go to a furry con at some point and I want to know what I should do to be prepared. Email me at colochu54@gmail.com or message me on Discord. If you happen to be in a Discord with me, message me. Message me, please. I'm all ears.
Damn you. You sick
Please,
bastard.
I want to bring a furry on this podcast. I love you guys. You guys are amazing, and this is not satire like everything else basically has been. Basically, Mark Sargent is a bitch. That's not. He's an asshole. I don't know. I don't know how closely you follow Mark Sargent. He's down.
Not at all.
He's down a couple thousand subscribers, by the way.
Oh, what a tragedy.
And I would
old Marky Mark.
I would love to feel like that was my fault. I would love for that to be my fault.
Yeah, we created a movement against Mark Sargent.
Anyway, thank you everybody so much for listening. I have been Colochu.
I've been Riely. You can find me at linktr
CHU on YouTube. I wasn't, but now you're done. Riely, where can our lovely listeners and lovely furries find you?
linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. It's linked in the description. Go there. Get all your fucking podcasts and YouTubes and fucking all sorts of shit to waste your time. It's awesome.
Thank you everybody so much for listening to Detour Ahead. I've been Alex, aka Colochu.
I've been Riley. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of
Get out of
here.
here. Get out of here.